Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to our My Player Career Mode. Thank you for taking the time to watch one of my videos. Thank you for all of your incredible support. Appreciate you all. If you missed the previous episode, go back, check it out, and that'll explain how we've ended up here, because you're probably tuning in and wondering, Dan, what has happened and how are we at PSG? With an hour to go in transfer deadline day, PSG made an offer. It was a disastrous transfer window for Manchester City and made the executive decision that we'd have a better chance at the Champions League with PSG, given the way the transfer window had gone at Manchester City. We'd lost a lot of key players, including Haaland, Geertruida on deadline day. So here we are in France with PSG. As always, I hope you're all feeling fantastic and having an awesome day. We are making our debut here in the first game of our new club, our debut for PSG, alongside a couple of French league matches. We will play Manchester United today, and I'm most likely going to be simming a few games. I think the plan will be to play the opening two fixtures here, Manchester United, maybe sim a few, and try and work towards that Galatasaray game. But without further ado, it is time to make our PSG debut, and I'll show you the squad very quickly, actually, so you can see the team. And in actual fact, I was quite shocked when I came and found out that we only had 21 players. So it was pretty much the same story at City. But Donnarumma in goal, pretty much the same as Ederson, you could say. We've got Sanchez at left back. It looked as initially like at City we wouldn't have a starting left back. We did have Sanchez as well, but he was only 66 rated, I think. So yeah, we got Chust and Botman, who are most likely to play at centre back. Hakimi at right back, whose contract is up in 10 months, but with it being our final season, that's not going to matter. Locatelli, Pedri, Willock, Kovacic in midfield. Leao at the left-hand side, myself on the right. And of course, you know, Mr. Mbappe up front for PSG, who in real life, not sure what's happening with his future. But enough about that. It's time to go into game here, and I will apologise against Nimes. I'm probably going to say a lot of teams wrong, so I apologise in advance. But anyway, let's make our debut, shall we? There's the team. Here we go. It's a 5 at the back, actually, from PSG. And we are underway here then. As you can see, top left-hand side, it does, in fact, make note of our debut here. But I forgot to show you, and you know what? It doesn't even look like it matters which team we play for, because Nîmes have just scored inside 8 minutes, as we were, essentially. I was going to say, you know, it's not been the greatest of starts for PSG, because they've had 1 win, 1 draw, 1 defeat in the first 3 games of the season. But, yeah, it's just as we were. We're used to seeing defending like this. It's a fantastic finish. What a finish it is. At least there's one thing we can say with defending like that. Feels like we're right at home still, as we're now looking to create something for the first time. Mukiele's ball forwards, cut out. Nîmes on the attack again. And Decore turns, finds the ball inside. We are very, very negative when it comes to wanting to press the ball, it looks like, as we were just immediately running backwards. Fortunately, though, we do, in fact, have it now. Mukiele's ball into my feet, off towards Willock. His pass to Mbappe. Mbappe to Leao. Made the run. Leao spotted me, but wasn't able to play it. Here is Mbappe. Couldn't get the ball through just yet. Chance is still here, though, for PSG. Leao finds me. And within an instant, we've made an impact. 21 minutes in, it is 1 apiece. Spoke about defending for our, goal that we gave away. Well, defending there from Nîmes, not great either. Easy as you'd like. We had time, we had space in the box. 1 touch to set ourselves, the second one to finish, as Leao's won it straight back here. And here come PSG again. They look like they've got their tails in the air. They look like they are ready here for this one. As the ball across towards Joe Willock. And all of a sudden the game is turned on its head. Nîmes 1, PSG 2. We said they looked like they had their tails in the air. And PSG looked like they're beginning to find fluidity. Took a bit of a wake-up call with a Nîmes goal going in, but straight away we fight back, and straight away we lead the game. Easy finish for Willock. Nîmes trying to go forward. That's cut out by De Vrij. Really, really nicely worked as he finds the ball forward. Locatelli, Mbappe, back the way of Willock. Now to Locatelli again. You can see Mukiele. He's given us the width there on the right. It's allowing me to go in a more central position. Here's Mbappe! 3-1 on, PSG! We are running rampant in Nîmes. And all of a sudden, the game is getting away from the home side. Took Mbappe 4 matches to find his first of this season, but there he is then with his first goal of the year. And it just so happens it's come in the game that we've joined the club, as once more we are trying. Oh, Mbappe lets it run. Mukiele, right-hand side, ball back into the middle. Lessens clears away. And that will take us into half-time. Han into the feet of Bengtsson. He can now control it, and actually he's given some space here by the PSG defence, who step off, allowing them to still keep on the ball here, Nîmes, as Bianchi down the right-hand side. Savdera's ball in, just away, concedes the throw. It's not a corner, much to the frustration of Nîmes. 25 minutes left of normal time. Changes coming through for both sides. Pedri on for Joe Willock. Bianchi now then. He's found the ball to Decore, who's picked out a lovely ball into the middle. 2 goes at trying to find the finish. And in the end, PSG get away with it. A mixture of Ramiro and the woodwork savers. 5 minutes of time to play. A change again made by PSG as Mbappe leaves the field of play. What about that for a touch to bring it under control? As we are invited down the wide areas, but we cut back inside to find Pedri. He's found Mukiele, who nearly managed to get the ball back inside. Pedri will put the pressure on here, and this is good from PSG, but even better as Nîmes managed to play their way out of said pressure. And they will look for a chance to play forward. Han, not cut out here, as Decore will look to play it out to the left-hand side. We track the run well, though, and we are over the allotted time, and that will be that for our debut here at PSG. A 3-1 victory. We were in the goals, we set up one as well, and we are very happy with that first game, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. It's just one match. There's more to come this season. Of course, the Champions League, the big one. Instant impact as well. Man of the match picked up from the game. We have some international friendlies here with England, which you know by now I don't play in the international friendlies, so we'll go ahead and sim these. And we got Monaco as our next game, which I will be probably playing before that game against United, so look forward to that. We'll sim past these international friendlies, and I'll see you for Monaco. Monaco on 12 points. I'd imagine that puts them towards the top of the table. It does, in fact. They sit second behind Lyon with a game in hand. Victory for us here would put us on to 10, which climbs us up the table a bit more, and that is the ambition, of course. Monaco then at the Parc des Princes, and we will see the team. There it is for you. So no start again for Pedri, Locatelli and Willock still in midfield, and no start for Hakimi either. Alvarez starting for Monaco. One back possession nicely there as we can now look to break, and Jelavic steps in. I was trying to use my pace to go around him. That's nice though. Here is Willock. Willock finding Locatelli. And there he is again as the ball goes forwards. Mbappe, what a move! Oh, he's hit the post! Liao wins it back though. And nearly a chance goes for PSG on the second time. I was sort of just stood there, a bit like a melon, just sort of watching the game play out. And then Mbappe, quick 1-2, fantastic ball back through. And all of a sudden the shot is in. He hits the woodwork. Positive start though from PSG. Sanchez's cross, looking for myself. Jelavic away. And what's really, really interesting about the way that this PSG side play with the 5 at the back and the wing backs is it enables myself and Raphael to pop up as almost extra strikers alongside Mbappe. Because when you see us do it, when Mukiele and Sanchez get forwards, we can cut inside. And when it gets going, it's hard to defend against for Monaco. We've got ourselves a free kick here, which I'm just going to sort of lift into the area and hope someone can win the header. It's up in the air. Who has come away with it? It's Mbappe, who's for... Shot is over the bar, and inside 26 minutes, Monaco on the back foot. Will they go short here? Surely not. They've seen me make the move, and there you go. Now they do, in fact, go long. And it should be one. It is one. It's fantastic from Mukiele. Mbappe sliding in as he does get the ball off towards me. I'm waiting for the run of Liao to come through. There it is then. Raphael, Mbappe waits in the middle. Oh, Restes saves. And you can see the manager's reaction. He thinks his side should be leading. I think so too. Mbappe has now had 3 glorious chances. Well, I say glorious chances. Certainly the one that he hit the post with. Oh! Say no more! PSG 1, Monaco 0. As soon as the ball falls our way, the inside of the left boot to curl it off the underside of the crossbar. They look so much better when it comes back off the underside and drops in. And Monaco's defending is undone. Get in! Our Now Klein, cut out by Just. And once again, brilliant defending. Monaco being out of this game in this first half. They have so much work to do in the second. They have well and truly been bested in that first half. They need something to go their way in the second. But for PSG, it's more of the same, please. Here is Mbappe as he will play it out wide. And both managers have had their chance to speak to their sides and tell them what they want from them. We'll see how that changes the game. Botman, Mukiele, forward to Mbappe. Mbappe now then to Leao. That is absolutely brilliant from Rafa Leao! PSG have a second. We've got a second. It's 3-2 for our new club. And we are finding our feet with our new partnership up top. Myself, Leao, Mbappe could tear the Champions League apart this year. Really could. If we play how we can, teams might be in trouble. It'll be so frustrating. I've just had a thought as well. Imagine if we end up meeting Man City in the Champions League and they knock us out. I don't know why I've just said that, because it's happened many times where I've said something and then it becomes true. Oh, hopefully that doesn't happen now. I've just said it. Monaco turn to the bench for a bit of inspiration. But PSG, I don't think, have made a change yet. Why would you? You have dominated the game. You've given nothing in the way of a chance. Been, all in all, a top performance as Willock and Mukiele combining with passes here. I am down the line, and we will now be found. Chance to move into space. Mukiele's overlap is good. Here he is then. Mukiele back the way of Willock. Now finds Locatelli. Locatelli to Leao. Leao then into Sanchez. Sanchez, Leao across. Locatelli, I don't know why he's passed it, but I am on a hat-trick, so I will take it. Oh, we're offside anyway. We're offside. It won't count. Don't know why Locatelli passed it. Apparently my aim was too wide. It went in the goal. What are you on about, game? I got like red points for the aim being too wide. I mean, there you go. Yeah, our back foot playing us off. Almost three. Almost a hat-trick. Not quite. Pedri on for Willock. Leao wins it straight back. Now Mbappe. Now Pedri. Pedri. Chance. Here we go. There it is. Like lightning. PSG strike again. One back by Leao. Forward to Mbappe, to Pedri. We were already setting off on our run. And we do have the hat-trick, my friends. Lovely by Pedri. Can't miss. Diogo Leite. Mbappe nearly steals it from Jelovic. If he had have done, there was space in behind Monaco for us to exploit. Klein into a central position. Monaco trying to create. That's nice. And Aouar's in. And Aouar will finish. There'll be no clean sheet for Donnarumma. Aouar with a lovely finish into that bottom right corner. Donnarumma is having a go at something with his team, because I think that might be Monaco's third shot possibly of the game. And he's not happy about it, Donnarumma. Understandably so. That's the clean sheet gone. And Aouar just sort of ghosts in between Just and Botman. And the finish is good, as I say, but it won't change the outcome of the game. And that is the end of our game here. We are replaced as we will go off to a standing ovation, you'd imagine, following the hat-trick. Aouar has been in fine form for Monaco. 5 in 5 in the league so far. That's outstanding from him. It's not going to matter today, though. There's more changes coming through into the final 4 minutes of the match here at the Parc des Princes. The score being PSG 3, Monaco 1. And that looks the way it will finish, unless for a late fight back from Monaco. Into the final minute plus injury time we go. Botman has the ball, nice and composed. 3 additional minutes by the officials. And PSG just look to hold on to the ball, and that will chew the clock down, meaning the game will be finished. This is a great run, though. Fantastic run. Down the right-hand side, Mbappe is in the middle. Is there to be one more chance for PSG? The ball into the box. Pedri, Mbappe, there is! It's 4 for PSG. Mbappe is on the score sheet again. He hadn't scored until last game. He'd had 0 in his first 3. He got 1 in the last game when we joined the club, and he's got another one here. It's 2 in 2 for PSG's number 7. And there we are, look, collecting the match ball, saying thank you very much as the first hat-trick in PSG colours for us. Hoping it won't be the last this season. Before we jump into the game against Manchester United to kickstart our Champions League campaign, I want to look at the tables and see what groups are looking like elsewhere. So Bayern, Lyon, Roma and Shakhtar in Group A. C is Milan, Atletico, Anderlecht and Salzburg. Group D has Barca, Dortmund, Ajax and Hajduk Split. Group E is Chelsea, Inter, Monaco and Celtic. F is Liverpool, Real Madrid, Nice and Midtjylland. Group G has our former clubs in Juventus and Villarreal. And obviously Liverpool being a former team of ours as well in Group F. But yeah, Villarreal and Juventus both in the same group with Leipzig and Stade Bucharest. And then Group H is involving Manchester City, which has Leverkusen, Sporting CP and AZ Alkmaar. So they're the Champions League groups for the season. First up for us, though, we invite Manchester United to the Parc des Princes, where we are going to see the team now. Ramiro starts in goal. So no start again for Donnarumma. Well, actually, he started the last game, I think. But yeah, no start for Donnarumma. And no start for Hakimi once more. Pedri does start, though, ahead of Willock. For United, we've seen their team before in the Premier League. Bellingham captaining the side. Brandt was good against us when we were at City. Let's see what type of night he has here at the Parc des Princes. Into game we go. Zaniolo for United, going for a strike from distance, almost catching Ramiro out. He is able to make the save, though. Tried to go for the early shots. Short corner looks like it might be on here for Manchester United. Depay does go short, and we've won it back. And actually, we're away from Gravenberch as well. And now the break could be on for PSG. Mbappe's trying to give us the move. There's the ball. Is he onside? Mbappe bearing down on the United goal. Mbappe! Calderon with a massive save. A huge save from the United goalkeeper. The ball back into the box, though. Tomori heads away. And it should have been PSG 1, United 0. But Calderon heroics for the away side has denied Mbappe and PSG the opener of this particular night. Pedri finds Mbappe. Mbappe tried the early ball. I wasn't expecting it, though. It's cut out by Gomez. And now Brandt forward to Zaniolo. He'll find Brandt again. The on-running Memphis Depay will get to Brandt's ball. Depay's in! And Depay should have scored as well. Two big chances go begging for both sides now. One apiece. Oh, given away, and I didn't ask for the pass there from Locatelli. Gave it away cheaply. Gravenberch's efforts! As soon as he left his left boot, you knew where it was going. A wonderfully sweet hit shot from Ryan Gravenberch. Ramiro doesn't cover himself in glory at all, though. And that is the big question. Why? Why is Donnarumma on the bench tonight? No disrespect to Ramiro, but Donnarumma on the bench, you have to question it. Could Ramiro have done better? As I say, it's a sweetly hit shot from Gravenberch. And it's United who take the lead. And I almost feel most games we have against United is one of those where we start, even at City, we have a first half where it's fairly close. And then we let the game get away from us. That's how it's panned out here. United have their second shot of the evening and they take it and score it. And let's see what we can do then in response. I mean, where is the support? There is literally every single Man City player here behind the ball. I mean, Man United player behind the ball. And it took about 10 years for PSG to get any kind of support there in the attack. What? I mean, I know I'm quick, but surely you should have had some help up there. Regardless, here goes Julian Brandt now then. United could well make this game 2-0. I said it. We have a good opening period, and then the game gets away from us. And it's looking like it could happen again, as we should get to that ball first. We do. We shrug off the challenge as well. Find Mbappe. Mbappe now to Locatelli. Locatelli to myself. The touch to take us into space is really, really good. Mbappe's in the middle. Can we find him? Goes all the way across to Leao. Now Pedri! Oh, it won't count. It won't count. I think there's a handball. Much to the frustration of PSG. And at half-time, it's going to be United 1, PSG 0. Free kick given. United very set in their defensive formation. Challenging on De Vrij will result in a free kick. Depay with the challenge. Referee talking to him. United with a change. We've got 27 minutes remaining here. Ultra-attacking put on by PSG. And in all honesty, aside from Ryan Gravenberch, who scores the wonder strike, this could well have been a different game. Pedri going for goal now. Tomori with the block. It's not been a massive chance creation day for either side. But Gravenberch with that strike is the difference. As the ball will be found here from the clearance from United. As Botman takes over. Now Mbappe given away to Bellingham. But one back by Leao. Well, I say one back. It was just a poor pass in the end. As here come PSG again, trying to create a moment to try and get a goal. Now Locatelli to Pedri. Somebody just shoot, please. Shot comes in. Estevez blocks. We win the header. Sanchez goes back. Just everyone for United behind the ball. This is better from PSG, though, as we now work the chance into the area. It's tight, so we go for goal. I was hoping Calderon would just palm it back somewhere for a tap-in. We've done that in the past, where we just hit a shot and the keeper palms it straight to a waiting teammates. That time, though, the save is good and he holds on to the ball. 17 minutes to go. It's PSG asking all the questions, but United have got the answers as of right now. And a goal on the break could end this game. Mbappe, Locatelli and Pedri in the middle. They combine passes. Just now to Mukiele. Back the way of Pedri. Still United though. Defensively sound. Pedri trying to create. He will find that ball towards me. Quick to Mbappe. Mbappe to Leao. Leao to Locatelli. Just too many intricate passes in a tight area. Estevez put under pressure. Calderon put under pressure. But he finds the ball to Tomori. And United are remaining super calm here until they're forced to clear their lines. Chance now then. Here is Leao! PSG get their deserved equaliser. United invite the pressure. They don't get it out of defence. It's a clearance from Calderon, which goes straight to PSG. And we punish Rafa Leao on the score sheet. One apiece here at the Parc des Princes. And with 8 minutes to go, can PSG go on to find a winner? Into injury time we go. Just a single minute. Estevez's ball forwards finds Sancho. In the middle is Depay. Now Gravenberch. Bellingham. Depay! Smashed over. It was a chance and it was a good one at that as well. But at full time, it is PSG 1. Manchester United 1 on the opening day of the Champions League. And you got to say that we'll take it given the circumstances. But in the end, PSG actually had the better of the chances and actually had more of the ball. So fair play to United. They defended well. But yeah, it could have been more for PSG on the night. Just the point though. And what I will be doing throughout the season now is simming games. So for example, we'll still play them essentially and it will still give me a stat. You know, in terms of if I score, I still get a goal added on to my stats. But all I'll be doing is quick simming them. Any games that I don't necessarily feel that I want to play. So 3-0 victory here. Manu Sanchez with 2 and Pedri with a 1 goal against Nantes in a 3-0 win. And then next up is Angers. And again, I'm hoping this will be a victory, especially at home. You'd expect it to be. It is not. It is a 2-2 draw. Pedri and myself with the goals. We gave away 2 chances and they scored both of them. And the final one I'll be simming for the moment will be Montpellier. So, again, we want to win this one. Let's see what happens. We're away at their place. It's a 2-1 victory. Leao and Mbappe scoring the goals for us. Which means we now get to play another Champions League game. This time, it's Galatasaray. And in the end, all of us drew on the opening day of the Champions League. So, every team sits on 1 point. Galatasaray away at their place for probably the final game of the day. And we'll see how this one goes. And once we start to know that we're qualified out of the group, I might start simming the Champions League group stage games, if that does end up happening. But here we are. It's a 4-4-1-1 from Galatasaray. PSG, let's pick up our first victory, please. Manu Sanchez has got the ball for PSG. Leao in front of him. There is the ball into Rafa Leao. Leao now then. Mbappe making the move. Leao runs into trouble. Demir has it for Galatasaray. Gomez, a simple ball through, which Cho will get to first. PSG have to be watching this defensively. Cannot let one pass undo their defence. Manu Sanchez panics, as it looked like a handball from Pedri, but I think he might have been in our own penalty area, hence why it was not given. I tried the early ball to Leao, it's been cut out, but we will now still have it, and we will play Mukiele, who finds Locatelli. Locatelli's ball forwards. We get there ahead of the defence. We're sent incredibly wide, though. So we'll have to restart the attack, and restart it we can't, unfortunately. One back by Galatasaray, who can now look to try and get themselves forward. But we have been able to intercept, not once, but twice. It's scrappy, and we still are yet to come away with possession. It's been a very scrappy first half of football. PSG haven't really been able to get their fluidity going. And now Cho, one back. Ball forwards, Mbappe, nice back heel. The ball was behind me slightly though. You can see what I was trying to do. I noticed the space in behind. I tried to take the touch. Oh, what? What a save, Ramiro. Oh, my heart was in my mouth because I wondered just how it was simple for Demir. It's one ball that undoes our defence. Fortunately for us, it has not resulted in a Galatasaray goal. We're away from Demir's challenge. Mbappe, I'm looking at him. And again, though, for PSG, if you're watching on, you're wondering just why there's only myself and Mbappe up here. Actually, Galatasaray open completely. It's ended up being a goal. Take it back. I said I can't believe one ball undid our defence, one run undid Galatasaray's defence. All that time I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the ball to Mbappe to be on. And Galatasaray just track his run instead of closing the ball. 1-0 PSG. We'll take it. Poor first half, but we lead. And that will be that then for the first 45. Ramiro, I was critical of him in the Man United game with Gravenberch's goal, but he pulled off a phenomenal save from Demir to keep the score at 0-0. We went up the other end. We took the lead following that run that took us straight into Galatasaray's penalty area, and we do lead here. What we need now, though, is a second from PSG just to shore the game up. Locatelli to Leao. Leao, what a ball. What a ball. Mbappe, surely. Tell you what, you know, you look at the chances for Mbappe in the previous 2 Champions League fixtures, right? The one that he had, which, yes, you commend Manchester United's goalkeeper and you say, well done for the save. But you could say Mbappe should do better. Once more here, you commend Galatasaray's goalkeeper. You say, well done for the save. But should Mbappe be scoring? I think the answer is yes. And PSG let a massive chance go away and astray. And that could well cost us as the game carries on here. 52 minutes in, we should have had our second. Pedri, Locatelli to his right. Here is Locatelli. Now Mbappe. Mbappe to myself. We found Mukiele. Mukiele now into the area of Galatasaray. As he can't find the ball back, Hamza has it. PSG scrambling to get back behind the ball now. Then I tried to block the pass to Cho. Can't do it on this occasion. Cho, though, tries the back heel. I tell you what, the amount of times today where I've blocked a pass and it's just bounced off me and gone out of play. On another day, we keep it in. There's a chance to go forwards, but not today. Manu Sanchez off, Hakimi on. 23 minutes to play. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, Galatasaray score. I'm not even going to commentate about the defending again. Mustafa Ahmed scores, and PSG, who worked hard to get in front and realistically have had not really much else, are now 1-1. Same story that we find ourselves against United. But in that game, we were trailing. We were fighting back. Here, we had the lead. All we had to do was see the game out. Mbappe's chance, I told you. I said that was our second, wasn't it? And will we come back to rue that missed chance? Well, so far, yes, we are. Yes, we are. And apologies as well. It is actually Mustafa Mohamed who scored the goal, not Mustafa Hamed. Still, it's disappointing from PSG to be 1-1 now. And we've had a few moments today where we've just not looked as fluid as we should be. That's good, though, by De Vrij. Mbappe, Leao, we've got to make this count. Leao, Mbappe! Why does he take the touch and then face the wrong way to the goal? Well, injury time to go then, and it looks... Whoa! Never mind. Looked like we're about to draw. Galatasaray steal it. I don't know what it is with the save. I don't know what it is with the series, but it just doesn't happen for me in the Champions League. It just doesn't happen. Because, you know, I know football, it has its ups, it has its downs, it has its moments. I'm smiling, by the way, because I know it's not the end of the world. Galatasaray, yes, winning the game here does prove to be quite now tricky for the group stage, but... like, at the same time, what can I do? Aside from us having not a great game as a team, you can't, with 2 minutes to go, lose the game 2-1. Any moment now as well, that'll be the end of the game. There you go, ref blows the whistle, full time. Galatasaray 2, PSG 1. What's happened with Man United and Benfica then? In hindsight, Galatasaray deserved it. They were the better side on the night, so I can't complain, can I? Benfica actually beat Man United. I said this group could be tricky, and right now Galatasaray and Benfica are the two sides poised in pole position to get out of the group. And that, my friends, will be where we end today's episode. A huge thank you for watching, and I'm pretty certain at the time of recording this that this is episode 100, my friends. So honestly, I can't thank you enough for the support over the past 100 episodes. I wasn't sure we'd make it to episode 100 in my player, but we have, and yeah, we've got it all to do again next year. Some big things coming in EFC 24, so yeah, massive thank you to each and every one of you who continue to watch the series and continue to get behind me, even when It's not going our way. We'll pick up next episode with Marseille as a substitute appearance because we are not in the team to play due to the manager rating dropping. We'll also have a game probably against Nice, I think, as well, in the league, mixed with Benfica in a must-win Champions League game now. We'll then sim a few more league matches until we play Benfica again. My idea is to get both of the Benfica games done, so we're 4 games into the group stage of the Champions League by next episode. But yeah, huge thank you, as I said earlier. If you did enjoy it, like, it'd be greatly appreciated. 500 would be awesome. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great evening. And I will catch you all back here again for another episode very soon. Look after each other, and adios.